Installation 07, otherwise known as Zeta Halo, has to be one of the most interesting ring worlds that we will visit. The amount of mystery and secrets surrounding this place is pretty absurd, and I feel this would be a perfect setting for Halo Infinite. Today we're going to discuss the backstory behind Zeta Halo and what secrets may await below its surface.
Whoa, easy there, big guy. You're not...
Status report.
Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief. We lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't think we're here is.
Number 5. It's bigger. Installation 07 has many mysteries. So, of course, the Halo arrays were created by the Forerunners. There are currently 7 Halo rings in existence as far as we know right now, and Installation 07 is pretty special. Instead of being created at the Lesser Arc, this specific ring was created at the Greater Arc, meaning that it's 3 times the size of a normal ring world. This ring has also been around for a very long time, surviving the firing of some other rings to destroy some Forerunners a while back, so there's definitely many Forerunner secrets and mysteries hidden on its surface. Number 4. Human experiments with the Flood. Besides being a super weapon, Halos are also meant to preserve life in the galaxy against Flood infection. So animals, species, and different types of plants can be found on the world, of course, to store them and keep them safe. And believe it or not, humans actually lived on Zeta Halo in peace with the Forerunners for a time. And like all things, this of course got worse. Going against the command of his Forerunner higher-up, the Librarian, the Master Builder Faber began using humans to experiment on the Flood. In these experiments, the Forerunners thought that humanity was immune to the Flood infection, so they would experiment on humans here on the ring who lived there, and also took more from Earth for their studies. As it turns out, the Flood was only tricking them into thinking that the humans were immune just so they could target the Forerunners. But the point still remains. On this ring, Forerunners put humans through sick experiments in places they called the Palace of Pain, places we could find in Halo Infinite. Number 3. The Primordial's Awakening. In Halo, you have the mysterious Forerunners whom the Covenant worshipped. In previous Halo games, the Forerunners were always a mystery. We always wondered to ourselves what the heck they were like. Then on the other side, you have the precursors, who are the ones that the Forerunners worshipped, so sending things even further back with more mystery. As it turns out though, the Primordial, essentially the Precursor's gravemind, was trapped in the ring in an ancient slumber. A time ago, the Forerunners would bring in an AI called Mendicant Bias to test fire the ring, and because of this test firing, this is what awoke the Primordial Beast. The Primordial would then turn Mendicant the AI against his masters, where he would release the Flood from their facilities. Now, Faber may have taken most of the escaped Flood out with a composer, but who knows what else remains. It was said that the Primordial was killed as well. Number 2. Mendicant Bias. That AI Mendicant Bias is of interest as well. Conversations between Mendicant and the Primordial can be seen as far back in terminals from Halo 3. And after they first met, the AI would go on a crusade of rampancy, bringing Installation 07 to the Forerunner capital world and firing some rings, wiping out tons of Forerunners. After some more shenanigans on board the ring, trying to repair it and so on, Mendicant's core was taken offline by another Forerunner lead named the Isodidact. This is not the same one we experienced in Halo 4, it's a different one. Mendicant was later taken out by Offensive Bias, another AI, but I'm sure some secrets will still remain in Halo Infinite for sure, whether that be in some more terminals, or maybe we find the actual core of Mendicant somewhere on the ring.
Good.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why. But this wasn't the mission.
The missions changed. They always do.
Are you sure?
Number 1. Mysterious locations. In 2555, the UNSC learned more about the ring thanks to a hologram they found on the Ark, but apparently it was out of date. It told them that the monitors had either vanished or didn't want to make themselves known, and that the location of key facilities such as the library and others on a normal Halo ring would remain unknown as well. Now this could be because the ring was reconstructed so many times because of the damage and previous battles it had encountered, but we are unsure on that in itself until we step foot in the place in just a couple of months. There are definitely so many possibilities now with Halo Infinite though. Covenant, Human, and Banished camps, Forerunner facilities, Flood Containment centers, possibly ties to ancient Forerunner AIs, the Palace of Pain, the list goes on, and that's what makes this place so exciting. The mystery surrounding its existence.
Yep, this is death. No! No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief.
From what we've seen, the Ring in Infinite is much different than the previous ones in terms of geography and physical features. Instead of having the ring completely intact from one end to another, massive portions of this one are ejected into the sky, showing the Forerunner workings buried beneath the surface. Now we know the game is open world and we've seen these Forerunner pillars when they first revealed it, and they look much better now from what we've seen. So it's going to be exciting for sure to explore and uncover the secrets of this environment and just see how big this play space is, how far we can go with what we can see. Another interesting question is the weather and biomes. What's that like on the ring? Now I'm not sure if there's a weather system. I know there's a day-night system. They may have said there's not any weather in a previous post. But in terms of biomes, the prominent one here has been a Pacific Northwest inspired area. This of course is where 343 is based, so they can easily get references and take pictures and things like that. Now in previous lore in the game it was stated that Installation 07 was mainly desert, but this appears to be corrected as the ring was reconstructed. I do hope we see some snowy and desert type environments though. It would really bring back that nostalgia from some of the old Halos, but let me know your opinions down below. Anyway Spartans, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see some more just like it, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm sure there's some facts about Zeta Halo that we missed, and if you know any cool ones, be sure to leave those down below. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name's Evade, and I'll catch you all in the next video.